everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to talk to you about 600 Pound Life, episode 18 of season 8, where we meet Alicia and Pauline. Alicia, we saw her first off in season 6, and she's from Illinois. And she said she grew up in a chaotic household. And I don't know exactly what that means to be in a chaotic household. A lot of kids, a lot of family. Anyway, and she turned to food for comfort. And at age 10, she weighed 200 pounds. Age 10. So what was she, not even 5 foot, maybe? Yeah. So, and she felt like a failure to her family for getting that heavy. And so that's when she has decided to make these changes for herself. Now her boyfriend, Tim, who, according to the show, had been together for 8 years, which may be longer now, I don't know. He was a recovered drug addict. So he managed to get clean from the drugs, so she decided to try to get clean from her food addiction. So it's very commendable, And he's also very overprotective of her, and, that's kind of sweet in a way. The doctor now sees it more as controlling. So I don't know. Editing can say a lot, and we don't live in their house, so we really don't know, his true intentions. Anyway, they moved to Houston, which strained their relationship even more. And she learned how to measure out portions so she's not overeating, and has her surgery. After a year, she loses almost 200 pounds, and she's working out 3 times a week. And she has a month till her next appointment, and she wants to have skin removal surgery. And he wanted her to lose 25 pounds in that month, and instead she loses 43. So she's under 400 pounds now, but she still struggles with the food addiction, and so she keeps herself busy, cleaning the house, going for walks, just anything to keep her mind off of it. And she's going through therapy, and she says she wants to become a kindergarten teacher. Now, Tim accompanies her to her appointment, and I have to say, I love Dr. Now. And usually he's right spot on, and he can tell people exactly what he thinks. And I'm not so sure this time, Dr. Now, okay? Not so sure. I mean, he's almost belligerent with this poor guy. I'm surprised the guy didn't just get up and walk out and leave him there. For real. I mean, and I don't know how much they cut and how much they switch things around or whatever, but he basically, was chewing him out, saying, that he's enabling her, and he doesn't want to see her succeed, and he's setting her up to fail. And it very possibly is not the case at all, So we will see. However, she ends up dropping 366 pounds, admitting that she hasn't been that small since middle school. I put her down to like 250 something. And she has her skin surgery, which takes off another 40 pounds. So then we meet Pauline, who was from season 3. And at one time, Pauline was almost 700 pounds, and I don't suppose she had a really accurate weigh-in, I'm guessing. But she was in the Guinness Book of World Records as, the heaviest woman. So quite an accomplishment, but not one you really want. And she started overeating because her parents got divorced when she was little. And her mom could not afford to buy food, or not a lot of food, or probably not things that she liked. And so it was not until her parents reconciled that there was more food in the house. And so Pauline was like the proverbial kid in a candy store, there's food here, so let's have this, and then I'm going to go have this. And that's when she started putting on the weight. Now her son is her caretaker, and he's got to be like in his 20s maybe. I'm guessing early to mid 20s. And, of course, he lives in the house, and I mean, he does everything for her. He does not have a life. This poor kid. People that work in home health or they're a CNA or whatever, they do their shift and they go home, and they're done. They can relax till the next day. And this kid does not get any relaxation at all. This is his life. I mean, I feel bad for him. I really do. And I think she kind of realizes too, that he needs to have his own life. He's young. He needs to get out and do things with his friends and enjoy himself. So she loses some weight and has her bariatric surgery. And she refused to get out of bed after the surgery, saying that she pulled a stomach muscle and it hurt. And doctor now says you are risking a blood clot if you do not get up. And he says that she's making excuses, it's not acceptable, and he wants to see her walk out of the room. And eventually she has a blood clot filter put in, so that kind of took care of that problem. She spent several months in the hospital and then rejoined the show after losing 148 pounds a year after the operation. And she complained of knee pain and repeatedly asked for pain meds. But the painkillers made her nauseous. So she lost 50 more pounds. And then also she developed an ulcer, though, from the painkillers, which burst and caused sepsis and put her back in the hospital. But she had that ulcer removed and continued with the program. She had skin removal, and then 2 months later, her weight crept up to 292. And Dr. Now finds out at this time that she had not been going to physical therapy, so he drops her from the program. Well, eventually she gets back on track and loses more and has her legs, both of them have the skin removed off her legs. If you remember or not, but I mean her legs were misshapen and down at the bottom, they were so heavy over her ankles, it was hard for her to get around. So she gets both her legs done, and she's, losing quite a bit of weight. And Alicia tells Tim that she wants to go back to school. Okay, she's dropped a ton of weight. She's doing good. He's kind of iffy about it at first, and, and at her next appointment, she goes, I think, by herself to see Dr. Now, and then she goes, when she gets done, she tells him again, that she's going to do this. She wants to go to school, she wants a career, she wants a life, she wants to contribute, and this time he's more or less okay, I think he feels like she's taking on too much before being fully recovered from the weight loss. That's just my opinion. He doesn't want to see her get in too deep and then be frustrated and quit doing everything, and then feel even worse. So, anyway, but she's going to therapy, and it's boosting up her confidence, and, she seems to be handling things really well. She seems to be really in control of things. So, Pauline gets both her legs done, and what she's looking forward to most is being able to wear jeans. The little things we take for granted. Here she had been in stretchy pants for who knows how long. She finally can go and buy herself a pair of jeans. And yes, she still has work to do. And, probably more surgeries to get things where they should be. But, I mean, she's, she admits that she's doing things that she didn't think she ever would. And now her son also can live again. So Alicia starts school, and she's now around 253. And so Dr. Now is very pleased with her progress and very proud of her, and rightfully so. She's done a great job. I think, yeah, she's the one. She gets her hair cut. And I mean, she was really pretty anyway. She was pretty when she was heavy. But losing the weight and getting the hair cut and everything, it just really, wow, really made a difference. So good for her. And Pauline started up a YouTube channel um, to update her fans, and she's managing to keep the weight off. So I don't know the name of her channel, but that will be your homework for today. Find Pauline's channel, check it out, subscribe if you want to, and see what you think. You know, give this lady some support. Because, you know, and I don't know, I don't remember the first few seasons. Excuse me. It seemed like these people went in, he gave them a diet, and, you know, 2 or 3 months they had dropped enough to get the surgery, and then 6 months they were down to their goal, and that was that. And both of these ladies, this has been, you know, a 3 and 4 year journey or longer to get on track, to get everything done they needed to, and to hit their goal. So it's not an overnight fix. It's not a quick fix. It's something to help you, to give you the tool and the incentive to make your own choices, and you know, and your success will depend on you, but you have got to invest the work and the time. So I found that kind of interesting, because it's not as fast as we had thought. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, please like, share, comment, subscribe. I'd love to hear from you. Any comment, you know, keep it clean, but yeah, comment. And please share. Thank you. Bye-bye, everyone.